All right, we're back. We got some guests.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
This is Fiji, Saki,
Nice
Red,
to meet you.
Jaden, whatever you want to call him.
20 nicknames, bro.
Got Baryn over here.
Yes, sir.
He got all the names. But yeah, man.
Back at it, man.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and we got the dog,
And the
got
dog.
a
We
little
got a dog.
puppy
I don't
here.
even know if you can see the dog because it might be.
He'll definitely
little-
pop up at some
little
point.
out of
He'll
frame,
pop up.
but
Couch, whatever.
Took
Took a fat shit.
You
Not,
did.
not
On
a
the floor.
fat shit, though, because it's a small dog, but...
Behind
you
the couch and little sneaky
Yeah.
shit.
already
It's okay.
shitting on the floor. It's crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah. Not even like 30 minutes of being here, but it's fine. You know?
It's all good. It's all good.
Go with the flow, man.
But song of the week, bro. Talk to me, Spencer.
Song of the week, man. I got Burden of Proof. I almost forgot it. I always forget my song of the week, even after I type it. But Burden of Proof, Benny the Butcher. Very, very, he's just an OG, bro. I feel like he's a very, like, old school rapper.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people, I feel like, listen to him, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not.
Good amount of people know who he is, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fire.
I feel like a lot of people have like heard of him, but don't really listen to a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
I would honestly be one of those people. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna front like I listen to a lot of Benny the Butcher.
Very
but
solid rapper.
the songs that I have listened to by him are very good, and I
Fire.
should listen to more. But
Yeah.
He has a good, a very good fan base. Sorry, that I've seen as I know of. A lot of his fans really ride hard for him. Like,
He's
I
the
see
type
a
of
lot of
rapper,
his
bro.
shit.
I'd be like driving, I'll go like 20 miles plus when I'm listening to some of his stuff.
Nah, I'll be chilling. I'll be trying to listen to it.
Put him in sport and then just go. Yeah. But yeah, bro, that's what I got, man. What do you got for this week, bro?
So given the circumstances, we got my boy here.
Yes, sir.
I'm dick riding a little bit. I'm going.
what the?
That
See, that's not even like one of those moments where you say something, it's like,
Nah,
you
it's
It was just
fine.
like-
It's
said
fine.
That was cool.
It's
That's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine,
It's only
bro.
gay if you make it gay.
That's facts.
That's also a fact.
So-
Yeah.
So what does that say about y'all?
Nothing.
I didn't even think about it like that.
You're
so
right,
What
you're
does
right.
that say about
You're right,
y'all?
bro.
You're right.
You're right. That's on me.
Yeah, that's on you.
Honestly.
My bad.
Dick riding.
That's
But you are riding the dick
That's a good
in the
point.
situation. But
Fair
a
enough,
very good
but-
point.
you know,
It's metaphorical, bro.
I feel like at this point we should all reflect.
Metaphorical.
It's metaphorical cock.
See, now it's you too, bro.
So now, yeah, I mean, nah, but I'm gonna. Bro, this was such a terrible idea. I'm not gonna make it through this episode.
This
Nah,
gonna
we
be good. This gonna be
got
good.
it.
Nah, but song of the week, I'm going Spin and Slide by him. It's a good
Hey.
song.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Banger.
Thank you.
Very, very good song.
Thank you very much.
Very much enjoy listening to that one. I mean, you already know that though because you literally had me doing TikTok dances.
Yeah, I
while
saw.
while I was at Hoops Plus.
Hey.
I was sitting in the storage room fucking doing TikTok dances and shit because I was bored. I had nothing else to do.
Shout out Nate for getting mad sturdy to the Spin and Slide song.
Bro,
Wow.
Nate, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Nate, out of all my friends, has some of the best like
He can
dance
dance,
moves.
right?
Just really, yeah. Like
Thank
He
you,
can
Big-
dance.
big
I
ups to
appreciate
you.
I'm
that.
bro.
definitely finna
Yeah.
leak that video.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna leak that.
Nah, at least let me do better.
All right.
At least let me
Do better.
let me get it down because that was just me just fucking around.
Fair
Let
enough.
me really get after it.
Just
If
let
you're
me
gonna
practice
post me,
first.
you already put me on your fucking story one time,
But you
and I
were-
wasn't prepared for that.
You were, masked up, shiesty Nate.
Bro, he had
It's
he had,
fine.
he had Nate Shiesty on the
That's
Instagram story.
tough.
Bro, he sent me one of his songs that he's dropping because he sends me them sometimes after I ask a bunch.
Right.
But he sent me a song. And I was sitting there. I was about to get in the shower, so I was sitting on the toilet, just waiting for the water to heat up, as I
Right.
do.
As you do.
type shit.
And it spoke to me. So I ended up tying my shirt around my face into a shiesty mask. And I sent him a video of me just fucking around, just vibing out to the song. Next thing I know, I go on Instagram like a couple hours later. I'm sitting at Hoops Plus at work, scrolling, and I just see myself.
Damn,
And I was
Skippy.
like,
Where did that come from?
"You bitch!"
You know.
now I'm out here. And he
Yeah.
got more followers than me, so now everybody see me just being stupid.
Could be some good exposure though, bro.
It
You know
is,
what I'm
For
saying?
bro.
what? Nobody
Nope.
knows
It's
it's me.
a
I got a
win-win
shiesty
situation.
mask on.
Publicity.
Bro,
Nobody knew what to do
Exactly.
with corn, and then
now
he just
they
said,
do.
the It's Corn dude. Nobody knew who that dude was, and now he's talking
That's
about
facts.
corn, and now he's been on like talk shows and
He's
all
like
that.
the ambassador of corn in his state or
Ridiculous,
something.
bro.
Now.
Ambassador of Corn is actually crazy.
I
Crazy.
didn't even know that was a thing. I don't think it is, but they actually gave him an official title of like corn ambassador or some shit like
Very
that.
slept on vegetable for sure.
You
Is
think
it?
so?
I would say.
I feel like
I
this,
think so, bro.
Top
You
five
got it in
underrated?
everything. Definitely a top five.
Top
vegetable,
five underrated
I would
vegetable?
say because it's popcorn.
but is it
on the
underrated
cob.
though? Like everybody eats corn.
4th of July. Maybe it's not underrated, but at least for me, it's one that I don't think about. I don't know why I don't think about when I think of vegetable.
If you're talking like underrated
know what I'm
vegetables, it's
saying?
probably like chickpeas or something. Because nobody fucking just eats chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Yeah, isn't that what's in
Corn.
hummus, right?
Yeah,
Chickpeas and hummus.
is that that's a vegetable, right? Chickpeas.
Has to be.
Yeah, it's definitely a vegetable, right?
Has to be. I
know.
don't like how avocado's a fruit.
I hate that.
Avocado being a
legume?
fruit.
A legume.
Is it?
Honestly,
A
I
what?
think he might be right.
It might be
I think
It's
it
a
might
what?
be
a legume. You don't know legume?
or legume,
A
depending on how you
goo
say
Something
it.
like that.
Goo lagoon.
Basically, bro.
What the
The ghost. You know that.
Yo. No, seriously, a
SpongeBob.
legume?
Yeah, you never heard of that?
I've never heard of that word.
I don't even really know what.
What certifies a legume?
Do you know what qualifies as a legume?
No idea.
I don't either, but I know that
find
it's.
I could find out.
Legume.
I also should. I'm an HPEX major. I took a whole nutrition class. I know what they are, but I don't know what makes it a legume.
Is a plant in the family. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Or the fruit or seed of such a plant. When used as dry grain, the seed is called a pulse. Legumes are grown in agriculture primarily for human consumption. Yeah, it just kind of seems like a
It seems like a specific vegetable.
nut, but it's not.
A nut.
Yeah.
How?
I
Okay.
don't know,
I mean,
bro.
I don't.
A nut?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
But I
But
digress.
regardless,
Yeah.
What about asparagus?
asparagus. I like
I
asparagus.
feel like it's
Only if
underrated
it's
as
done
well.
right.
it has.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
They're legumes.
Let's
They are
go.
legumes.
Chickpea is a legume.
Look at this guy go.
So
That's
it's a
pretty
nut.
knowledgeable. I would not have known that. I
That's
would
that
not-
fire.
education right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you didn't
But
know,
nah,
now you know.
Top 5 legumes.
Nah, asparagus. I fuck with asparagus though, but it's like Spencer said, it's got to be. You got to make it the right way. Like if you
Definitely.
just like put it in a pot and boil it or something.
It has to be in the oven on like a flat sheet. Put some olive oil, salt, and
Yes,
pepper.
Bacon wrap.
But then it's like
Bacon
at that
wrap is
point,
At
fire.
that point, it's
like,
not even
are you
healthy.
even eating vegetables anymore?
I mean, technically you are.
You are.
More vegetables than bacon.
You are.
I
But
mean, that is true. I don't know if that makes I don't know if that counteracts all
it's
the,
like
the
it's
bacon,
like though
but
when
you
people
know.
be eating salads, right? And they put all this like dressing and croutons and bacon bit. It's like, bro, you're eating something that probably has more calories than like a burger. You know what I mean?
That is facts.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
like, what are you even doing at that point? I don't know. No, he loves my water bottle.
Stop
Just gotta
it.
go back.
But
I'm gonna put this
yeah,
up here.
no.
You can't reach that, you're small.
How did we get here? How did we get
I
to?
I don't know.
Don't
We're talking about
know.
music, and then we got to
Yeah, that's what. How did we get from music to vegetables?
No,
because I
honestly
talked
don't
about
know.
the corn dude, and then we
Oh yeah.
that's how it's spelled. But
Anyway,
to get back on track, Fiji, do you have a song that you be messing with right now? A song you want to shout out, or if you don't, it's also fine. But you know,
what have I been listening to lately?
he's a SoundCloud rat though. So
Yeah,
like,
it's
so
very
like all his
underground.
slept
all
on,
his
though.
shit, I probably can't even put it in the playlist because he just live on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud low key can be better than
No,
Spotify.
SoundCloud is great.
I'll pick. It's called SSG by Sofego.
I'm
It's a really
Fire
good
song.
song. You're
Yeah,
sharp.
I'm
Yeah,
Fire
it's
song.
a
Yeah.
very good song.
Yeah.
Like I recently got back into like old Fago. It's an old Fago. Yo, he was different.
Yeah, no,
It's way different.
I don't really. I feel like there's very few Fago songs now that I really rock with as much as like his old stuff on SoundCloud and everything like that. But I don't know, bro. There's something about Off the Map by Sofego that's just like
Fire song.
that's the exception. Like everything else, I'm kind of like, it's cool,
Mhm.
but it's not really for me. That song though,
Fire.
It's a very
listen
fire
to it
song.
probably once a week,
Yeah,
just when I'm in the car.
I get
And the
rotation.
video is fire for it too.
Was that a Lyrical Lemonade video?
No, that was Knock Knock.
Yeah, you right.
Mhm.
You right. Look at this guy go.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, bro.
But let's get right into it, bro. The reason why we're here, this man,
Hey,
Make some fire music.
Yes, sir.
Pretty talented guy here.
thank you very much.
And I'm not just saying that because he's my boy. Like, I actually like genuinely fuck with your shit heavily.
Thank
and
you.
I feel like, I don't know if it's just like a Nova thing or if it's just like a SoundCloud thing, but I feel like a lot of people just don't really get good exposure and don't get shown enough love when they're doing shit like with music, just like with creative shit in general. Like, if you're trying to do something creative, like, I feel like the people around you should be very supportive of that. And that's not to say that the people around you aren't, but I feel like the shit that you put out is way more fire than the love you give for it. And
thank you.
And I just, I first of all wanted to tell you that because
I appreciate that.
but you know that because I'm always hitting you up
Yeah.
saying, send me that. Hey.
Top hype, man. Not gonna lie.
But I guess I want to start off asking you, like, what got you like into music? What made you decide that you wanted to start making music and doing all that?
It was probably not even probably my brother. My brother, he's like older than me. I'm the youngest out of 3. So my brother was and still is very musical. Like, he can rap. But he's more like lyrical rapper, you know, like he does a lot of
Is
that.
it older brother or younger brother?
Older brother. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby out of everybody.
Yeah.
So like he would just have me in his room while he's recording and stuff, and like I would just watch him. And then, he put me onto a lot of music when I was younger. He's like the reason I'm really into music, like, and like different types of music. It's not just one genre. Like,
Yeah.
I love music in itself, bro. Like, so it was probably back then. I was probably like 8, 9 when I really was like listening to music all the time, and like I used to do like vocals on my brother's songs. Like we never dropped that shit because like I was ass, but like I was on it,
Somewhere, bro.
It was cool to me, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like I fucked with it, and
Definitely.
like he taught me like when I was like probably like 11 at this time how to like do it myself. He was like, yeah, when I'm not home, you can like I'll just teach you how to like record it, and then when you get back.
That's
When
fire.
I get back, I'll just like do the rest of this shit for you. And I was
That's
like,
fire.
Yeah, bro. So
Is he still making music now? Or is
nah,
he, kind
he
of
doesn't.
stopped?
He kind of just sits back and like just supports me because I don't know, like I think he like fucks with my shit. He doesn't listen to like a lot of the underground or like that type of music, but like he has told me like he sees something like it's different. I'm like, maybe he's just being my brother and like that's
but
what
like-
you're supposed to say, But
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel like that's kind of the same way that I feel. Like, and first of all, W brother.
shout out my brother.
But like, I mean, I feel like I've been telling you that shit for a while. It's just like some of the shit you put out, bro, is just like so unique. And like, I think one thing that's very different about you is like you can do so many different things. And I think a lot of people kind of don't really, see value there. Like, they're not like, they don't really realize how valuable that is. Like, you can do a lot of different shit. Like, I mean, the amount of different types of music you've made over the course of however many years you've been making music, however many name switches you've had, like, you will come out with some shit that's just like disgusting and grimy and makes me just want to beat somebody up for no reason.
I've heard rock music. I've heard melodies with this nigga singing Bella with the joint Bella.
Yo, that joint goes too.
I've heard this nigga like cuss people.
Yeah.
Like niggas don't really know he's very lyrical. Like I've been with this nigga since high school. Like
That's
his range is crazy. Like you said, his range is really.
Would you say then, like, because you're talking about you make all these different types of music, I guess then would it be hard for you to pin down like what type of artist you are, or like how would you kind of describe what type of artist you are?
I can do anything. Like I can do anything, but it's always going to be me at the end of the day.
Right.
Like I would never sound like anybody else. You will never find a sound that's like mine. And like I'm not saying this on some like you rappers and artists are supposed to have this mentality that like you're supposed to say that you're the best. You're supposed to be like I am the shit.
You got to be
So,
like that for you to get somewhere.
exactly.
You can't just be like.
So it's kind of like, but it's kind of just like from what I see in this area, and this is no shade to anybody and like nothing like that. I love everybody in this area that makes music. Like I fuck with everybody, and it's like there's just different shit that I feel like I'm coming out with, and everybody else is just
You
a lot
bring
of
something that's like
saturated
unique
shit.
that you don't really see out of anybody out of this area.
Exactly.
He's 100% accurate too.
Yeah.
Because like, I know a lot of people that make music around this area. Most of it is shit.
Yeah.
And even the stuff that isn't shit, you can kind of tell that they're getting pretty much all of their influence from one type of music or one specific artist, everything like that. And with him, it's just not like that. Like I said before, he made a couple songs, just made me angry for no reason. But then he'll turn around and make some soft shit, made me sad for no reason. And then he'll just like come on some hype shit. And it's just, he can do so many different things. And bro, when I tell you, I'm talking to the people, this man, I don't know what happens, what comes over him, but he'll just hit some of the most fire melodies just out of nowhere.
That's tough.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm just listening to him rap. And then he just get on his singing shit for a second. And I'm like, where did that come from, bro? Like, it's very impressive to me. And so I definitely, I know that's like a mindset that a lot of artists have to have. But I genuinely feel like you actually like act on that. And I think a lot of that has to do with like the fact that you said that you don't just listen to like rap music. Like you have a very varying taste of music, and so you're kind of pulling influence from everything. And I think that that's really reflected in your music, which I think is why I fuck with it so heavy. The same reason that like you and Troy, Alex Phoenix, who also
shout out Alex Phoenix,
bro, you two are like, in my personal opinion, and I know my opinion don't mean nothing to anybody else, but in my personal opinion, it's like y'all two, as far as like Nova rappers, and even honestly just like if you really want to go there, like just underground rappers in general, it's like y'all two, and then like everybody else in this area, bro. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, bro. I'm not really feeling it. But every time one of y'all puts something out, like 90% of the time, I'm like, yep, I need this right now. If you're not posting this right now, send it to me right now. Type
I think it's
shit.
hard too, because it's like just when people think of just artists and stuff like that, Nova doesn't really come up, and I'm excited to see when that kind of does start occurring, because I think it also has to do with the area that you're from too, that kind of has influence over like people who are listening to stuff and stuff like that. And it kind of sucks. It can suck at least, but I want to see like more dudes from Nova kind of get that exposure that other areas are getting.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll be kind of interesting to see like you said, like you, Alex Phoenix, and them are kind of like the start of that, the rise of that, and hopefully we see that kind of carry through. But I just want to see more people from like where we're from get that exposure, and like have people like around the like United States and other places like know about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just need him to post more shit on all platforms so I can put it in. Because bro, no cap. I told you this the other day. If you put all your shit on all plats, you probably would be in the Song of the Week playlist like 3-4 times.
Why don't you think people do that? Like why? And I'm gonna ask you, Fiji. Why do you think that a lot of people who are like underground and just like making music go to SoundCloud instead of like Spotify? And like, is it just like a preference thing, or like?
I feel like it's just because it's more easily accessible.
Okay.
You know, there's like kind of a paywall behind Spotify and like Apple Music.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like everything, or most of the shit besides like the stuff that's on like SoundCloud Go, but like everybody posts everything on SoundCloud.
Right.
So like you'll get it regardless.
Right.
So it's just like, and it's just the discoverability of it.
Okay.
It's a good place to start.
Right.
You know,
I feel
you can
that.
really build a good fan base off there, especially if you're promoting your shit right. But yeah, definitely going all platforms is you should really be putting your shit everywhere, which is like, I haven't been doing that as much, which is like now I'm starting to like the next couple, actually from here on out, like everything I drop is going to be on all platforms, because it's just expanding. You know, everybody's not using SoundCloud. Everybody doesn't have it downloaded on their phone. So you know, for the Apple Music listeners,
the more place you push it,
Spotify,
the more likely.
Even the weird shit like what is it, Deezer and Tidal. People
like,
use that shit.
That's like in a
different huge. I mean, I'm sure it still is, but like not as much. But I remember when Tidal was like,
it was massive,
huge. But everybody was on Tidal. That was for like a year ago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Short time.
Yeah.
And then it died.
And then it's just gone. Yeah. Popped up and then just left.
No, but like that's kind of in a different space. That's kind of like with our podcast, like we're just trying to get it on as many different platforms as possible, because that's even if it's just one more pair of eyes that sees it, one more set of ears that listens to it, they might show it to somebody else, and like, you know, they might never have found it if they only would have found you on Spotify or only found you on SoundCloud, because they might not use that shit. Like, that's why we're doing YouTube now, because most people go on YouTube at some point in time.
Yeah.
Not everybody, you know, goes on the internet to listen to a podcast. And so I think when it comes to anything like that, I think it's very important that, you know, the importance of getting your shit out as much as possible, any way possible, kind of goes unrecognized. And I think that I just want more Saki on Spotify.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Spotify guy. I don't go on SoundCloud as much as I used to.
It's definitely hard too, though, like what he was saying before with like that whole paywall thing, and then just like seeing people get noticed and stuff like that. He got something biting on something.
Bro, he got the death grip on it.
Let it go.
This dog is a
the
menace.
death grip on that joint.
But yeah, bro, I feel like it's too like it really is like the paywall thing you were talking about, and then it's like, for example, on Spotify, regardless like what you put on there, if you don't already have a huge following, obviously you build your following, right? But it's like, I feel like Spotify is so just monopolized by those like already like huge name rappers, artists and stuff like that, that even if you post something that's super fire that maybe not a lot of people know your name, it's not going to be discovered as much, because like you said, it's like they're going to show what already has the most views and stuff like that. Whereas on SoundCloud, it's just a discoverability thing. You know what I mean? Like you can just shuffle and then find something like you've never even heard of, like
It'll be
the
fire
majority of these
shit.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, literally.
Yeah,
It's
no
literally
cap.
like Instagram discovered everything, bro. Yeah.
You don't see nothing on Instagram.
For sure.
Too.
Big time.
Be trying to post, like, bro, like a month ago, like my videos were like 8,000, like 8,000
Yeah.
views, whatever. Now it's like 700,
Yeah.
1,000. Like, it's cool, but it's like, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, talk about that. Like, what do you be doing on like social media? Because I know you. I've known you since high school, playing basketball and stuff like that. What are you kind of doing right now on like
Bucket
social
guy.
media?
Yeah, I be hooping.
Yeah.
I'm a hooper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just be so like on my Instagram right now, it's a lot of just me hooping. I be trying to get people in it. Like you'll see Red catching a lob or two.
Right.
Like my nigga Drew Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out all them. But yeah, I just be hooping. So I started YouTube, but I just do a lot. I be working. I got school and shit. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard like to go into a gym. If I probably play for like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like on video time. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right, yeah.
now I got to go home, cut all that
Stuff up.
And that
yeah.
really it'll be like, and then it's like 6 videos. So it'll be like a 2-hour long like day. Like, you know what I'm talking about? So it's just a lot. So trying to get back to it.
Yeah.
I'm about to start posting next week. I have like too much content, bro. I have so much shit.
Just get
and
it
it's
out.
just like, but the videos that I have posted, they've got a lot of love. Like people come up to me and be like, "Oh yeah, like I've seen you hooping," and like you said.
Yeah.
So it's kind of lit.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Cool, bro. Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really, you know, like I already said, I think there's just not a lot of love for people that are just doing something that's a little bit different, like especially in this area.
There's not love until there is love.
Yeah, and once
know
there's
what I mean?
love,
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
There's those niggas from around
It's only cool when enough people know about it. And I feel like too, it sucks because so many people base their opinions off other people's opinions, right? So it's like, say you're doing something, right? And say somebody says something bad about it, and somebody else who literally has never seen that before, it's like, yeah, bro, that's stupid, that's trash, blah, blah, blah. And they haven't even formed an opinion on it. And everybody always hates on somebody until they blow up and they're like, bro, I love you, you've been doing this, you've been doing that. But it's not there until you've gone through all that to get there.
This area is a big ass popularity.
Big time.
oh, for sure.
It's the niggas with money are popular.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
why it's hard to make
It's
a
always
literally-
been that way.
Always.
Exactly.
Like, even all the way back to like even like middle school, bro. Like it's always been that way. Like if you're not popular, you're just not gonna be popular.
And it sucks that it's literally this area though, because this area is so dominated by like people hate Nova. You know what I'm saying? Like people from other places literally don't even like consider us Virginia. And to be fair, we're really not like actual Virginia. Like actual Virginia is technically like the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're nothing like that. So it's like people already formed their opinion on how Nova is. So I feel like they already go into it with like a hate mindset. But then the people inside Nova are just scratching and clawing for like you said, like have the most money, have the most popularity, have the most views and stuff like that.
not to sidetrack, bro, but this dog has just turned into a fucking vacuum cleaner.
He's a demon, bro.
He's trying to get on the mic.
I just need to let him run loose in here and just pick up all the trash.
At this point,
there's not that much trash, but he's just finding like little rappers and shit.
I'm just convinced at this point he might have a fucking tapeworm or something.
This ain't food, bro.
Trying to eat everything.
Why
you just trying to eat a cough drop? Is that a Ricola?
bro, he picked up a cough drop.
What is that?
It's a Ricola.
It's a Ricola.
Crazy. Yeah, now you're going crazy, but
yeah, like this area, it shows love, but it's just like hidden. Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like
Facts.
nobody's gonna like. You're not gonna go to a party and niggas be like, "Oh, what's good? Like, what's good?" Unless you're that guy. Like,
yeah.
But like,
Hey, let's not do
Bro,
that.
we talking over here.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
But like a nigga will come up to you and be like, "Oh, like what's good? Like I'm Ryan or whatever the fuck." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they'll just like walk away from you and go back to their like ocean of people. And
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
The thing I hate the most, and I've talked to Nate about this, is like, and I'm probably guilty of it. I'm definitely guilty of it too. But it's like you walk by, you're like, "What's up, bro? How you doing? Like, how you been?" You're like, "Good." You don't actually care when you said that at all.
Not at all.
It's just something that people say.
It's a conversation starter.
It's a conversation starter, but then it ends right there.
Yeah.
It's almost like subconsciously just what you're saying. You're like, "Yeah, how you been?" And you're like, "Good." And it's like, "All right."
Cool.
And you just go about your day.
Look at you. The freeze is the best when it's just like.
Well, all right then.
I also hate when you see somebody you know and you both know you know each other, but you're waiting for one of the people to say something. I can't stand it, bro. Anytime I ever see anybody I know, I just go up to them and say what's up. Because I hate that, bro.
At that point, you might
Can't
as well.
stand it. Can't stand it, bro. It's like,
You
why
like
you gotta
the-
be weird about it? Like,
you
you
gotta do
know
like
that
the
you know
awkward
you know
side
that
look.
person. Just say what's up. I don't get it.
I mean, I kind of feel that though because
With people that maybe you don't like, I get.
yeah. I mean,
it's
if you
like-
know the person like at least decently
Yeah.
and you like it's cool, like
Yeah.
there's no like animosity or anything,
Yeah.
then it makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's like if you know that person likes you, just say hi. But
Yeah.
if you like know that it's like a weird vibe,
Oh, yeah.
I be doing that shit all the time.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I look somebody dead in the eyes I know and I'm just like nope,
Yeah.
turn away. Like
Yup.
I'm like I can't. I just if I don't want to talk to you, especially like in like party settings and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I see somebody and I know they saw me too, but I don't really rock with them like that, I'm not gonna ruin my time and go talk to you or be like, "Oh, what's up? How you been?" Like I'm just gonna pretend that I
Yeah.
didn't see
Yeah.
you, even though we both look directly at each other.
Nah, big time. Big time.
Think about this area.
I feel like there's some genuine people,
Mm.
but there's a lot of people out here that's not very genuine.
Big time.
Facts.
And it's kind of like, it is like you said, it's like a popularity contest, you know, and that's why I feel like a lot of artists don't get a lot of attention out here, because if you're not on some shit, like if you don't have X amount of plays, this amount of followers, like this amount of traction, you're not going to really get looked at
Yeah.
unless you're like doing some shit or you already know somebody or you
Mhm.
got put on or some shit like
Yeah.
that. And it's like,
It's just crazy how people
Yeah.
switch up too.
it's so
People will hate
weird,
on you,
bro.
and then
It's
like
so
for
weird.
example, right? Let's say that right now you have X amount of views, right?
Mhm.
And people are saying like it's good. Some people are saying I don't like it, this and that. And then you get like 200,000 more plays or something, and then people come and be like, "Bro, I love that." And they were the same people who were probably hating on it before.
Bro is tripping.
Oh, is that Pete?
Bro,
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna be a $30 fine
hey, sit.
for that $30 that you owe me.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't even say you gonna give me money.
No,
You owe me money. You owe me money for like 4
Can you
years.
put him in this thing, please? Because that's
Dogs-
actually a tax.
Dogs be dogs.
No, but he knows better than to do that. You
Yeah.
know, he's just showing out.
Showing out for the camera, bro.
That's
Nah,
that's the second bad
Marking his
act.
territory.
second bad act.
That's nutty.
Not doing.
He doesn't
too
get
good. That's
3
2
strikes.
strikes.
Was that the third? What was it? What was?
shit, and then was doing all this extra shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Barked
got 3
and
strikes.
then
He's out of here.
Yeah, he's out.
he's jealous, bro.
Of
But,
what?
I don't know.
That you're spending time with us instead of him, I guess.
Man, I'm with him every day.
I asked this nigga, I was like, how do you feel? What would you think you would do if he was a dog? And he was like, I don't know. I think differently.
Nah, that's not what I said.
I think I
I
differently.
said I feel like I'd be a different type of dog.
What the fuck
What
does
type
that
of dog
mean?
you think you'd be?
Like not like different as in like a different species. Like
What
I'd be
type
like,
of dog do you think you'd be specifically? Like I'm talking like breed.
all right? I'm very like lanky and skinny, bro. So I'd be like fucking Great Dane
I was
Like,
thinking
I thought you was
that
gonna
or
say
like
Greyhound.
Doberman.
or Doberman,
Yeah.
Greyhound, some shit like that, like a little long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
he
they're
not
like
big- he not big
I'm
enough
not
for
big
that.
enough, bro. It has to be a lanky dog, like.
What type of dog do all of us think we'd be? So you said like Great Dane,
Mhm.
maybe Doberman. What do you think you'd be? B.
I think
yeah. There's probably like 3 dogs people would actually want to be. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be like a medium sized lab, just solid,
Solid though.
Like-
That's very accurate.
like just very
That is very
standard,
accurate.
very loyal, not like
But
nothing
reliable.
like crazy
Right.
about it. Just but not a big one either. Like you know,
Right.
there's like 80, 90, 100-pound labs.
Mhm.
Nah, I'm like a 60-ish pound lab. I think 60,
Yeah.
70-pound lab would probably be
Mm.
where I'm at. What do you think you'd be?
That's throwing me off.
I think I
Oh my
might
God.
be.
Just take him out.
I might be a Rottweiler, to be honest with you,
I can see
I mean,
why.
I
don't
can
know.
see that.
or maybe like a probably Rottweiler. I don't know. Kind of like a bulkier dog for sure. Probably Rottweiler. Maybe. I want to say pit bull, but I don't know if I'd actually be a pit bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like a super like aggressive dude. Not saying pit bulls are super aggressive all the time, but like I don't know. I could maybe be a pit bull, but I don't think that's like super accurate. So probably like Doberman, not Doberman. What I say, Rottweiler.
Rottweiler.
Maybe Great Dane,
Great
a
name.
bigger Great Dane. I don't know.
Fair.
They can get kind of stocky.
Yeah,
What about you?
I feel like
It's crazy.
I feel like I'd probably be like a poodle for real.
a poodle.
A poodle?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because poodles are very smart. They're
Mm.
very intelligent dogs. Them niggas are athletic as fuck. People sleep on
Solid.
because they think, oh, they're just
I-
Right,
little
just a
bitches.
poodle.
But
Me
Yeah.
personally,
like, no,
I
hold
can
on.
see you be like a Shih Tzu.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're-
Shih Tzu. I hate Shih Tzus. Why the fuck would no?
You know,
I don't feel like I'd be a
I've-
little bitch. ass
you
dog.
look
like this
no, because
dog.
you're like scrappy. You know what I mean?
Scrappy.
You're like, yeah. You, bro, have you
fuck
never
a
met?
pit. No, I'd rather be like, what the fuck? Like a Jack Russell.
Mm.
How about
A
that?
Jack
Also
Russell?
smart dog.
I'd rather be
Right.
a Jack Russell.
Are those the ones that like all the people would be putting sweaters on and shit?
No, they're like the
Sweaters.
Am I thinking of a different dog? Oh,
I feel like all dogs can have sweaters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Look at my dog.
I didn't mean to make that very
Rex.
species
I love
inclusive.
when people do that, bro. When they be making dogs like human, I love that.
Bruh.
Putting clothes on them and stuff geeks me.
Bro,
Put
you know
glasses
people
on your
said that
dog.
like animals look like their owners, and sometimes it's really fucking true.
Somebody said
Yeah.
that to me the other day,
Yeah.
and like,
I don't see the resemblance.
nah, they only said
Definitely
he was like, because y'all have like the same like facial hair, and I was like,
The
Um,
same facial hair.
yeah, I didn't know how to really take that, so I was like, thanks. Like,
What the fuck does
okay.
that mean?
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
know.
lie, bro. I'm kind of jealous of y'all three, bro. Cause I can't grow like the beard or goatee, really, bro.
I mean, my shit is patchy.
I just,
though,
but
so it's
see,
like-
you got the connect, right? You got the connect.
Yeah, that's
on it.
facts.
You got the connect on it, at least with the goatee and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I need.
I
this.
can't really do that.
I need this to connect.
I can't really do that. If
The
I had a
mustache.
tough
It does
goatee,
kind of
bro,
connect a little bit.
Not enough
They
though.
have like the like grown man like hormone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to get that. Like,
Could be.
It's not gonna happen yet. We're too young.
right?
Yeah,
One
I
day.
feel
One
that.
day, it's
One day I'm gonna have a full ass beard.
One of my
I don't
boys,
want
bro.
that.
I'm actually gonna call him out. Connor Gorey. This dude never had facial hair, right? I ain't never seen him with facial hair. Lived with me for a year in college, my junior year of college. Never facial hair. Right as he left, full mustache. Full
Oh yeah,
everything.
it's
And I was like, bro, you're using Rogaine, bro.
it's Bosley.
That's what I'm saying.
It's definitely
I'm like,
Bosley.
where did this come from? He's like, oh, I just let it grow out. And hey, man, I'm not trying to accuse. Maybe it was,
Nah,
but I just
Not
feel
buying
like,
it.
it's Bosley.
Where was it
Rogaine,
before?
one
And
of
you don't
them.
want to admit it.
What
Oh,
about
I'm
it?
definitely balding for sure. I'm gonna be bald. Like
Damn.
Thinning, yeah.
That's how it starts.
I'm
Going slow.
not finna take my hat off because my hair about to be crazy
I
right
think
now.
I'm
But
good.
my corners are definitely fading out of existence.
mean,
It's
I
not
got
too
like a
bad yet,
4.
but it's not good. It's
I got
not
like a
good.
4, maybe like a bigger 3 head. But I mean, I'm doing all right now.
I've always had a big forehead too, so
Yeah.
like it already was like. I mean, I've always been a hat guy,
Yeah.
so like I've always worn hats.
But
like,
you know, hats actually can contribute to that
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
because you're not getting
Airflow.
the sun on your hair
The
follicles.
sun?
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't know that, but the sun,
It's not to say that like if you wear hats and you had like super good like hair genes that it's gonna mess it up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it definitely,
just impeccable hair.
but
genes.
it definitely does contribute.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I definitely. It was. I already had a big forehead, and then I saw my corners starting to go, and I was like, "Ooh, that's."
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not too bad. Like I can get by for now. But
See,
I
going with
can
the-
definitely see that I'm gonna be like, probably rocking the skinhead look by the time I'm like
Skinhead is crazy.
50.
I kind of want to hit the buzz, bro. I've been thinking about hitting a buzz cut.
Well, you want to
for a while.
reset?
You should get waves.
Low key. I appreciate it,
Why
bro.
don't you get
Thank
waves?
That's what I'm saying. Get it.
I wish, bro.
You can get waves,
See,
bro.
that's the crazy part too, right? Is because I am like 50% African American. Nobody who doesn't know me would ever think that.
Yeah, no. But like,
Yeah. No, I can't do it.
you know what gives it away?
Look at my hair,
It's the
bro.
lips. It's the lips. I'm not gonna lie. That's what gives it away.
Yeah.
It's the lips.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's the only thing, bro. And it's like,
Gives it
and the
away.
funniest part is, right, is like, people don't know, and then I'll say something like, I see. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about, bro? Literally, bro. Literally, bro. Literally, bro. Now I see it. Like, bro, I remember one time we got in this little altercation with this one frat, and this dude was saying shit, whatever, and I said nigga, and he was like, stop fucking saying that. Why are you saying that? And I was like, I'm black. What are you talking about? And then after the fight, after everything occurred, whatever, altercation, whatever you want to call it, he was like, you know what, bro? I see it.
I see it.
Kid, you were just beefing with me
Yeah.
5 minutes ago. What are you
That's
talking
crazy.
about?
I see it as crazy.
I see it.
Oh yeah, you know now in my eyes it
Now
makes sense.
you know what? It makes sense.
No, because you told me.
Yeah, because
You must be.
right.
I don't see color.
Crazy, bro. Took my glasses off. Now I see it. Wild, bro. But yeah, I'm thinking about the buzz cut, man. Because I used to not get like faded up or anything like that before. I would literally just like cut my hair, clip it a little bit, and it would just be shorter. People didn't even know I got haircuts, really. They just be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just that length the entire time. But I'm thinking about it, so I might switch over to a buzz cut.
I mean, I don't know.
Matt, not like a real like.
If you get a buzz cut, you have to try and get waves. That's it.
I'm saying you
I'll
have
try.
to.
You gotta try.
You have to.
I
Dewey,
just
Dewey
wanna see-
Spence might come out.
You have to.
No.
Dewey Spence.
Dewey Spence is
Dewey
gonna be
Spence
a
All I'm
coming out?
different
saying is,
breed.
bro, I be wearing a do-rag. What's anybody gonna say to me? What are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Do rag at the gym.
That's what I'm
It
saying,
doesn't
bro.
matter.
And a white beater.
In a
Yes,
white beater.
bro.
No, it's crazy.
Bro,
Yes, bro.
You got it.
What's
You got
good,
it.
bro?
You
Telling
got
you,
it.
man.
No,
I'm just gonna say anything.
bro, this actually is actually. I don't know how we got here, but it's like it's
do I.
it's such a.
It's great.
It's actually a good segue because the first thing I put on the notes was because the NGL things, like the anonymous things you can put
Yeah,
on your story.
yeah.
So I did one of those because I was sitting there working, I was bored.
Bored, yeah.
And I can't remember what it said. I should have screenshotted it.
No, it's
I don't-
mine. Put it in
oh,
the
I was
bag.
gonna say those aren't even mine. What?
Sick.
But I should have screenshotted it because I don't remember exactly what it said. But somebody commented, like left their little anonymous comment. And they were like, "Why do you act so black?" First of all, that's not a thing.
What does that even mean? Too?
Yeah,
Act black.
that's
Like,
not
what
a
does
thing.
that mean?
So whoever said that, fuck you. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Second of all, I guess I mean I get what they're saying, but like at the same time, like
I genuinely don't.
I mean I get like that. I think it's just because like I listen to a lot of rap music and I you know, got the fitted. I like streetwear.
But you're
shit
just
like that. Like,
cultured, bro.
yeah, like I think that's why I say like it's not a thing because it's like that's not acting black. Like I lived in Richmond for the past 5 years. Like that urban culture. Like I'm not like from the streets.
Yeah.
I'm from the suburbs.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're
but,
not trying
like,
to front like you
Yeah.
are.
yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like I don't try to act like I am. Like
Yeah.
you're literally talking to a dude who basically like I look like a fucking baseball player. I'm a tin can of Skull away from being white trash. Like,
Crazy.
like I legitimate like I got the wings going on. I bought a pair of pit vipers as a meme. Like,
Crazy.
I literally like.
Yeah.
I just fucking
just a weird thing to
exist.
say. I feel like.
Yeah, and
because then it's like, what do you mean by that? And then it's like, low key. I don't want to say it's like racist, but like,
I mean,
it's kind of just a little weird.
It
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I would say it's racist.
I'm sure that person's
like,
not racist. Who
but
said
like
that,
the tone of the comment, like definitely
Definitely
like,
some,
it has a racial undertone.
Yeah,
Because it's like what
qualifies
acting
as that?
black?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like I said, it's because realistically, what do I do that somebody would perceive as acting black?
Right.
Because I wear streetwear, like shoes, like all that stuff. Like,
yeah.
or is it?
But
what
that's
is
just
it?
the
What
culture,
makes
bro.
it?
Yeah.
You walk down the street, that's how most people are dressing
Yeah,
now.
Especially in like Richmond, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and
It's mostly streetwear.
I was already into like streetwear
Exactly.
and obviously heavily into rap music
Mhm.
before then, but like being in Richmond,
Gives a fuck.
Yeah,
that's
who
fair.
cares?
Exactly.
Big time. Big time.
Who honestly took the time to go post that?
Yeah.
Anyway, like,
That's true.
It's only
That's why a lot of
That's
times I'll
weird.
see comments stuff like that. I'm just like, bro. And I used to a lot of the time, like, because they want you to feed into that, right? They want you to
Yeah.
be upset by it, whatever. But it's like that person who says that already lost, because the fact that they're even thinking that just means, number one, you don't think about anything productive, but two, you like something must be going on with them that's like messing them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, why would you even like?
I mean, they said it because they could say it anonymously.
Yeah,
Because
that's literally why.
Yeah,
like if
that's
I
the
would
only
have put one of
reason.
those random, if I would have put one of those like ask me a question things where you see who asked you the question, they wouldn't have said it.
Apparently, with that too, it just shows the location. It doesn't even show the person who said it.
Mm.
What, like on Instagram?
The not gonna lie thing, yeah. Apparently.
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying like, you know how like Instagram stories.
Oh yeah.
The
I got
Instagram
you.
stories thing has like a thing where you can just do it directly on Instagram.
yeah.
Like if they would, because that
If
shows
they
you who said
actually
what.
DM'd you and then would have
Yeah,
known.
they wouldn't have said the same shit, and
Yeah.
it's not.
am I black?
Nah, that's crazy.
Make a
Am I
poll.
black is crazy.
Am I black? It takes
I'm from South Africa, bro.
Just
What
make
can
a
I say?
poll.
I'm African.
I'm South African.
that shit would be funny.
That would be funny.
Nah, but I just thought it was very interesting because I was
That
like,
is.
as a very Caucasian man,
Yeah.
like look at me,
Very Caucasian.
very Caucasian, like
Yeah.
Nail paint on.
yeah. I mean, like yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Real nigga
bro.
shit.
Like I'll paint my fingernails and got long ass fucking basically a mullet, like
Yeah.
all that shit. Like I'm not trying to fit any stereotype or trying to be a certain thing. I'm literally just living my life, doing whatever I feel like is, fun for me. Like I'm just growing my hair out. Why? I don't know. Do I like having a clean cut fade and everything like that? Absolutely. But like, just felt like growing the hair out, see
For sure.
see what happens. And now I feel like I should be playing hockey or something.
No, it's just because you're white that people do that.
Yeah.
That's literally the only thing that drives them to say some shit like
yeah,
that.
it's just
bro.
it's very corny. Obviously,
It's very
but
fucking corny. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
all the people say you act white.
Very corny to say
Like,
it
that's not a-
anonymously.
It's not a thing. Like
Yeah.
that's just literally just like racial stereotypes and people just feeding into that, being like what makes you like, what would make you act white? Oh, do you like speak proper? That's being
But it's
white.
like, what is that? Yeah.
I got a quarter Irish in me. Maybe you got a quarter nigga in you. And that's what it is. And you're
You might have a good.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think so.
You might have a good 2,
I'm
3.
not gonna lie to you.
You might have 2-3% in there, bro.
Might have to get that what
Hey,
is it,
yo.
23andMe or whatever, and just
Yeah.
see. It's gonna come back
Hey, yo.
2% African.
what? Hey, or what?
Continue. Got the quarter nigga in you, huh?
25%.
No, to him,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's just crazy how much better people could do if they just like didn't put that energy out there and just like either built people up or just like focus on themselves.
For
So I feel like we live in such a society where people just hate all the time and ask all these questions. It's like, bro, why do you even care? Like
No,
what people
facts.
do, what they like, what they like, who cares, bro?
I don't know
Yeah.
why people gatekeep things like that or keep it behind the wall. Because it's
Yeah.
like,
Who
if you fuck
gatekeeping
with
from?
shit, I'm saying if you fuck with shit, then you fuck with it. Like
Yeah.
if you like it, then you like it. Like who gives a
Ooh,
fuck what
exactly,
you like?
bro.
Like just do
Yeah,
your
like
shit.
anybody, if you like something, that should be allowed by anybody. Like you might at first, because everybody does it. Like I do it, you do it, everybody does it. Like you might see something at first and be like, that's interesting. Yeah. Don't really see that often, but that don't mean that like that person can't enjoy it. Like you see me at a party, drunk as hell, getting sturdy or something. You're gonna look at me. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah. But like, does that mean I shouldn't do it?
Yeah.
Or
what?
I should do it, or
that's also kind of the area you live in, because around here that's normal.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
you'll see anybody doing that shit around here.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's just like, why?
In Richmond though,
different.
I be going crazy.
I
love Richmond.
Crazy.
I love Richmond.
That's my favorite. That's literally my favorite, because the only school I visited actually was VCU. I didn't even go to Tech, CNU, none of those other schools. Every time I went to Richmond, bro, loved it. Loved it every time, bro.
So fun.
Loved it.
Great city.
Yeah. It just popped in my head. I don't even know why I said it, but just, you know what I'm saying? Any school. Just
Does anybody ever go to visit CNU? Like, is that a thing that really?
What?
Really?
Interesting.
Why? Do they party there? I mean,
is it kind of like a different like JMU kind of thing where it's like big like frat sorority?
Is it just because of like the area it's in, or like what? Because I've never heard anybody be like, yeah, I'm going to CNU this weekend or anything. I mean, tailgates could be cool, I guess, but
yeah.
I just know niggas go there. Like,
yeah,
like people go there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's something, bro.
Because I went to ODU and we would go over there, but it was like, why the fuck are we over here?
Right. Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you can talk your shit.
Yeah.
This is off topic, but going back to like a basketball conversation, who do you think is going to the finals?
Going to the finals.
Who do you think is going to be in the finals?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just don't keep up with NBA enough as I should. So like, that's hard for me to say. If I had to give my pick,
guess.
I'm picking the Heat because I'm a Heat fan.
Go Heat, baby.
But yes, sir.
Be logical.
I mean, I think
the Heat could
they're valid. The
Heat will definitely get they very easily get back to the conference finals.
I see. Yeah, I agree with that. I would say they could get back to the conference finals. I don't think they'll make the finals, and even if they do, I don't think they would win. Duncan Robinson got to get the hell out of Miami.
What's his name? Strauss.
Max
Strauss.
Yeah, one of those.
He was the Duncan Robinson that Duncan Robinson was that first year.
Duncan Robinson better get it together. He's not gonna be in Miami much longer.
Yeah, that's facts. Somewhere.
And then just start torching again.
I could see Golden State going back again too. I mean,
they're definitely gonna go.
They could literally go every year.
They have the same team, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're due for another one.
Milwaukee and Boston. I feel like they've just got the most solid franchises.
Boston
right now.
will get one eventually with Tatum for sure.
People they have coming in, like bro, like I watched a summer league game yesterday on YouTube. It was clipping on the Bucks.
Really?
I was like, who the fuck are these? Like new kids just cashing out,
coming out the woodworks, man.
It's crazy because like in the NBA they have like so much freedom now. Like you can go into the NBA being young and get a fucking bucket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jordan Poole, bro. Jordan Poole was one of the dudes coming out of Michigan where they were all like, bro, this is a dude that I'm surprised and just going free agency. Why they get him so high? This and that, whatever.
He's nice.
Next new splash, bro. Pool party.
So nice.
When Steph wasn't there, that dude was clipping.
Pulling half court shots just like Steph.
Just like him, bro.
Didn't even matter.
Fuck that. Going to the rack like a grown ass man.
Yes.
Literally.
But there's some like prospects that you can see. Like there's some where you like know that there's hype around them because like they're big and then like they get into the league and don't do shit. But it's just some like it's always the ones that are like sneaky nice.
Definitely.
Like you look at their highlights and you'll be like, okay, he's not overly flashy. He doesn't do this too much, but he does everything.
Fundamental
really
basketball.
More like NBA ready versus you got some dudes that come out of college, stuff like that, where they did really good in college and it doesn't translate. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like big men, I think is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just a lot of like skill versus like
raw athleticism.
Yeah, athleticism. Like athleticism is skill. Like what do you have? If you have both, you're gonna be successful. If you got skill, you have a good chance of being a pretty solid like six man or maybe even like a role player starter. But if it's just pure athleticism and you don't really have any skill, there's not really a whole lot that's gonna come out of it type thing. You just get a lot of hype. Like, I'm not saying he's not skilled, but like Zion Williamson, just freak athlete.
Ridiculous.
Hasn't really done shit since he come into the league, hurt, dealing with his weight and everything like that. Like,
when he did play, he was great. But
he got a lot of hype because he's a freak athlete. But like,
I still think he's gonna be tough.
I still think he is too. But like, when that athleticism goes, like when it starts to tailor off, like is he still gonna be tough? Or is the skill not going to be there?
I think he's the type of dude who you'll see, it's all going to be contingent upon what he does off the court, how he's going to be on the court. He has all the talent, skill, all that, but it's like weight,
needs to stop
one
eating.
thing,
That's
all
what he
that
needs
stuff.
to do.
Yeah.
Get out of McDonald's and get in the gym. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah. But one thing I wanted to ask, since we got a bunch of basketball heads here and people have their opinions about basketball, who is the best player ever?
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Michael Jordan? Yeah. Because I think the big one is between two people.
I hate this question because I debate it. Like I don't really.
We don't even gotta get into a huge debate on it.
No,
we could just go forever. But I want to hear yours because we never have really talked about basketball. So, and I know yours too. So,
I thought about this quite often.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna have to say Kobe, bro.
Really?
I'm gonna have to say Kobe.
Of all time?
So hell yeah.
Why would you say Kobe? Just like a short little.
Was just an absolute.
He was just him.
Beast.
Yeah.
Like period. Like no matter what.
Right.
Like,
he's definitely in the conversation.
No matter what.
He's definitely in the conversation with people.
You also have to put into account all the shit he did off the court.
Fair.
Right. He did too much positive shit off the court, but also wasn't involved in really any major like scandals,
bad stuff.
Too crazy scandals, you know what I mean?
I feel that.
So he like kept his legacy very clean. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas like think Kobe's a god, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas have their whole room Kobe everything.
I see what you're saying too, because it's like the impact that you have. It's what you do on the court, but it's also the impact you leave with the game. And he's had a huge impact, especially in like also, work ethic and stuff like that.
The game, so he influenced like the world, the game, the team, the organization itself, because now niggas are like, oh, I'm a Lakers fan for life. Yeah. Like 24 for life. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, after Magic, he was really the guy. Like that everybody knows, like our present day kind of Magic, the person who carried that organization. You know what I mean? So
and nobody will forget. Like
no.
like now, like niggas now, like you ask a little kid, oh, who's Michael Jordan? Some of them will be like, oh, I don't know who Michael Jordan is. Right. Niggas will be like, oh,
which
Kobe?
is nuts.
Like,
but,
exactly. But niggas will be like, oh, Kobe. You got band kids shooting shit into trash cans talking about Kobe. Yeah. Like nobody's like, oh, Michael Jordan. Like, okay, the dunkers maybe. All right. But other than that, you know what I mean? So,
that's valid.
No, I think that's very valid. Very good pick too, because I feel like it's, everybody just goes with like LeBron.
People go with LeBron or LeBron or Jordan every time.
So I think it really comes down to like there's so many different facets of the game that kind of play into it. Like if you want to talk mindset, it's got to be Kobe. Yeah. If you're talking like just ability to win in any way possible, it's MJ.
Yep.
If you want to talk about, playmaking ability,
being able to literally do everything.
Yeah. All around.
I was gonna say, I mean, like if you're talking about like just like size, playmaking, everything like that, it's LeBron.
Yeah.
So I think if you look at everything, I think I would probably say that it's LeBron.
Yep.
Because
because
he might not have like the killer mindset that Kobe and MJ had, and he might not be like the insanely prolific scorer that they were, but that's because he doesn't necessarily have to be. Like he's a playmaker, whether that's making a play for somebody else or making a play for himself. And I mean, he's 6'8". Like realistically, like if you can handle the rock,
bro,
score,
one point was 6'8", like, about 260.
Like who's stopping that?
What? And looks like he's like 220.
I'll say I think it's LeBron, but I would say if LeBron had that exact same mindset that Kobe and Jordan did, it wouldn't even be close. Like he would be ahead by miles. Yeah. And that's crazy to say because MJ is MJ, but like if he had the same mindset as MJ, and it wouldn't be close. Like, you can make the argument for finals record, whatever like that. It's a completely different league, bro. Like, I'm not saying MJ was playing against complete bums, because at that point I feel like there was a lot of skilled players, like, 50s, 60s, I feel like they were playing against complete bums. But like, MJ was going up against some really tough people, but I feel like the game is a lot less physical now and a lot more skilled.
Can I say, like, I'm gonna piggyback off that. Like, it definitely is like an environment thing. Like,
for
talking about all three of these dudes. Like, Michael Jordan, his environment, niggas were literally trying to kill him. Like, actually, like, punching him in the face, calling him the N-word, spitting on him, throwing popcorn at him, like,
all that.
And that was from the fans, like,
right. I mean, he's not wrong.
Like, like, it was Boston, definitely, bro, like, different, and that nigga had to be like that nigga. Like, nobody's fucking with me, period. Like, I don't care. Like, he had to have that mindset. Exactly. Kobe had to have that, but he also was growing up in a time where the environment was changing, and people were getting a little more like, okay, black people are cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe they can eat with us, drink with us, whatever. Like, getting into that, and so then it was kind of like, okay, like, that's why it's like a snake mindset. He was like in the grass chilling, but he could kill you and fuck you up if he needed to. You know what I mean? Where MJ was that, I'm gonna kill you because I need to. LeBron is in our era now where everything is social media. We gotta see your face. You gotta be happy. You gotta be on vacation spending millions of money, or what the fuck are you doing? Like, So again, that environment, he is definitely way more laid back and like chill. Yeah, he'll give you a bucket because he's like a bucket, but he's not that gritty like like.
That's why I say MJ is the GOAT, bro. Because in terms of just going on the court and just doing what he has to do every single night, bro, and being in the era of the NBA that he did play in, where it was extremely tough, where it was basically like brawls on the basketball court every goddamn game, like, and in terms of influence, bro, you like he said, like Kobe, yes, people be shooting like paper balls in the trash can and yelling out Kobe, but like to this day, bro, you walk on any basketball court, you'll see anybody, you don't see no LeBrons, sometimes you see some Kobe's, nigga, but you see niggas wearing Jordans, every single day.
He definitely changed the game.
Like, there's 2 pairs on right now, bro. I mean, 3 pairs,
literally. Bro, it's wild. My dad, it's been cool too, because my dad's told me stories about, like, because my dad played professionally back in the day, whatever, and he was able to like hang out with Michael Jordan. Like, they would play golf together, they would do this together, that
weird
together.
Flex, but okay.
It's not even a flex for me. It's a flex for my dad. I wish I never met him.
That's why it's weird. You flexing for your dad?
Honestly, in the mirror.
Yeah, my dad knows MJ. Not that big of a deal.
But it's just like
the name of my dad, real quick.
It would just be so cool to be able to meet him, and just like the stuff he's told me about him. It's just, I don't even know, bro. It's just wild, and it's cool. And I think especially what you said, how you were like, and this is another thing, bro, that I don't even like having the discussion unless it's people who like truly have like taken time to either have played basketball, like really understand it. You know what I mean? Because that mindset thing, nobody ever, and this is again why I'm saying people just form their opinions off what other people are saying. Because you ask anybody now, like growing up now, they're either going to say MJ or they're going to say LeBron, just based off other people's opinions. But like that mindset thing is just so valid, because it's like back in the day, Jordan had to have that mindset in the time, because that's literally the mindset you had to have back then. Kobe forced the mindset because, like you said, times were changing, but he's still like that snake in the grass, like, I'm going to kill you no matter what. I want to have that mindset. And then now it's like, everything's so social media based, money based, fame based. It's almost gotten away from basketball. So I don't even know, bro. It's just the mindset thing was definitely tough, and something I don't think people think about. But yeah, that's just a discussion people could have all day long. But
yeah, there's no definitive answer. There's like it'll always,
there never will be.
It's always going to be subjective.
Yeah, you got a group of guys, and then it's like, if you're even in the discussion, bro, it's like,
yeah, of course, because you can't like
no.
That's not like a thing that you can definitively say, unless somebody like literally came out, won like 12 championships, led in every single statistical category ever. Like then maybe you could be like, no, it's objectively true that this player is the best ever. But like, you can look at it from so many different angles, like we said. And then if you even want to throw it in there, like you talk about, MJ 6-0 in the finals. Bill Russell got 11. Yeah. So it's like, you gonna throw him in there?
No, because he was playing against like fucking plumbers.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like some people will say that he's the GOAT. Coach. Some people will say that he's in that conversation because he has 11 championships. Yeah. But like I said, it's a different era, different style of play. And yeah, he's got 11. But I would argue that Jordan's 6 are harder to get than his 11
Yeah.
based on competition. Kobe's 5 harder to get based on competition. Fuck it, even LeBron's what do you got? 4?
He has 4. Yeah.
4.
Like,
Then you look at statistics too. It's like, okay, are you putting statistics in there with those championships?
Yeah.
and you
Like,
look
what
at
do
LeBron's in the finals like what 9 straight years, 10 straight
Some
years,
shows,
whatever it
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even think you can really. I think it's kind of unfair to put statistics.
Yeah.
into it
Mhm.
because they're all different people, like different types of players,
Mhm.
different positions. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but also they're probably all pretty fucking
Close
equal.
into
Like,
it.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's
If you're
also
getting to that
probably
echelon of points per game, whatever championship, it's like, bro, it's kind of all in the same. Because if you really want to, if LeBron really wanted to, he could say screw everybody and have 40 every night if he wanted to.
Yeah, he definitely could.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And
And that was definitely Kobe.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
it's also I think there's
Literally.
also something to be said about his longevity too, because like he's not necessarily a, killer scorer. Like obviously he could go give you 40 if he wanted to,
Mhm.
but he's a pass first playmaking kind of guy, and he's been in the league so long that he still, by the time he's done, will probably be the all-time leader in points scored.
Yeah.
So like that's something to be said about a guy who is pass 1st
Mhm.
that he's
LeBron,
still a
I think it's very mental.
yeah.
Whereas the other, like I said, so like MJ, physical, Kobe, mix of like both, and then LeBron is just all mental. So it's like,
Yeah.
nigga will like, dude, like LeBron, like I'm sure he's just an intimidating person.
I bet.
Yeah.
But like you also get like that happy LeBron where it's like, okay, and then it's kind of just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, and you're like guarding him, and you're like, should I guard him? Should I not guard him? And then he's dunking on you.
Flips the
Like-
switch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
right.
he like has that switch that he flips on and off, whereas I think Kobe and MJ didn't have once they stepped on the court, the switch was stuck on. Like that switch is on until the game is over. Whereas LeBron, like it's like it kind of comes and goes. If you get to like Game 6 in the Eastern Conference Finals, the switch is gonna be on.
Mm.
But if it's like Game 30
The
of
whole
the regular season,
or
Yeah.
all the regular
the whole
season.
regular season,
The whole regular season.
Right.
He'd be coasting.
Yeah.
yeah.
He'll give you
Yeah.
a cool 20, and then like
That's how
but averaging like a double double.
You just gotta
Yeah.
relax, and then when you get to the playoffs, it's like, all right, now this
Yeah.
is the time where I
Yeah,
gotta
the fact
be who I
that
gotta
the
be,
fact
you
that
know what I'm
he's we were talking about this before. The fact that he's 36, 37, whatever he is,
saying? And still the top
and
10 player in the league.
he's still top
Some people
10,
say
top
top
5.
five.
Like
He was ranked as like 8.
that's still
Six.
that's
Yeah.
still kind of crazy to me. Like I
Yeah.
get it based on like the play of last year or whatever. But like I don't know, bro. I feel like LeBron is just
You gotta understand too. There's a set group of people who make the rank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like all the same thing.
all
we
those
could
all
say.
those lists are in any sport are usually horrible because
Yeah.
it's just one or two people's opinion.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask about this though. So like, who do you think Steph Curry, like in this modern day?
I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna take that next? Oh no, he's the best.
Steph. For me. For me,
Steph's
it's
too
Steph.
old. Steph's
Still slept on. I'm gonna still say it. Kevin Durant. People don't talk about Kevin Durant.
like
as
we're
much
talking
as
like
they
who's gonna
should.
enter into that conversation of like best all time.
Yeah, like
I think for me, it's without a question, Steph. But that's just me.
I feel like Steph's already there, man.
That's what. Yeah.
That's
this
what I was
point,
gonna
yeah.
say. Like I feel like he's already put himself in that conversation. So
people really, nobody's really like, oh no, Steph.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's always
no,
like
But
an
I still
unsure
feel like-
answer.
I feel like people still just say LeBron because that's who we saw.
once
Yeah.
Now
You know what I
got
mean?
people saying, nah, Giannis is definitely a more bugger than LeBron.
Because of right now, as the trajectory Giannis is going, he's on pace to be the best player we've ever seen in basketball.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he really is.
Yeah.
Given
he's just different. Like
Yeah.
that's just I don't know. That's
But,
a whole
um,
different. Oh well, yeah, I forgot about him. I would just say
I
Giannis.
forgot about
Yeah,
Giannis, too.
So, but then there's Nikola Jokic.
him too.
Really valid.
I think the league is
Cold.
honestly just in good hands. Honestly, like
Yeah,
they're-
it really is.
it's getting so like I said I
There's a
don't
lot
keep
of
up
people who
with
could
I don't
become the
keep up with
best.
NBA like super well, but like I've been finding myself watching it more and more because like there's so many people that are good but also exciting to watch. Like I could watch Ja Morant play basketball all fucking day.
all day.
He's just entertaining to watch.
Mhm.
And there's 20 guys in the league at least that are like that. And so it's definitely it's in good hands. There's going to be some
Definitely.
good players over the next 5, 10, 15 years for
For
sure.
sure.
Do you think it's gonna get like out of control with like, cause like if you think about like the draft classes, people are now saying like, oh, like these are the top 5 in the draft class, right?
Yeah.
What if all 5 of those dudes become all-star legends? Like, you know what the fuck I mean?
Yeah.
And now you got like 3 classes of 5-star, 6, 10. Like,
I see what you're saying.
I think
Then the league is going to be interesting.
that's what I'm
It's gonna be
saying.
a
I think it's
fun
only
league.
gonna get better.
The league is only getting better. As
Yeah.
we go on.
I definitely think it's getting better.
I think it's gonna be like, oh shit, this is like too much now.
But I also
Nah.
I don't think it would be too much, but I think it
Nah,
would
yeah.
it's as far as like the all-time great conversation, I think it would become harder to separate yourself because as time goes on, you know, humans in general are just getting more athletic and these players in the league are just freakishly athletic now.
Facts.
You're not going to, you know, even 10, 12 years ago, you could just be an absolute freak athlete and have nothing else and you could be like a solid NBA player. Now, like, I don't think that that's necessarily the case anymore. Like, you look at guys like Derrick Jones Jr., freak athlete.
Yeah.
Everybody.
What
knows
team
that
does he
dunk,
play
bro.
for? Like, does he even still
even
play?
remember.
After he was
Like,
on the Heat, I don't even remember.
I think he's on. Fuck.
no, he was on the Heat, and then
No, I know he's not now. I'm saying
yeah.
that's the last team I remember him being on after, before he left.
I have Trailblazers in my head for some reason, but I feel
It
like
might.
that's wrong.
He. I think he was on the.
It might be.
Is he
I don't
still
know.
there?
I was thinking the Raptors too.
Regardless, my point is, you know, he's freakishly athletic.
Yeah.
But he's not that good of an NBA player because there are so many other guys in the league now who are freakishly athletic
Yeah.
that you can't rely on just that anymore, and it's going to be harder to. The Bulls didn't know that.
No,
Wasn't he
yeah.
on the Bulls before?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
He
I
was
have
on the
no
Bulls
idea.
before. Then I thought we traded him. He came back. We brought him back.
No, he was in the Heat, and then he came to the Bulls. This is right now he's on the Bulls.
The message to all my Bulls fans: we don't need that nigga. I'm not gonna lie. We don't need him.
You don't want like one crazy dunk every once in a while.
We got Zach LaVine.
Fair enough.
That makes up for everything.
But now you got Lonzo, you got Alex Caruso.
Hey, the Bulls are looking.
Derrick Jones
kinda,
Jr. is not finna get minutes.
The Bulls are looking kind of solid, bro. I can't lie.
They are.
They're looking
As
like
long
a
as they
solid
stay
basketball
healthy.
team.
Levine.
Shout out to our rookie last year, Ayo Dosunmu. He's a bucket. I'm not. He deserved to be on another team. He needed that.
Wasn't getting the
He's on the
opportunities
Cavaliers.
anymore.
Shooter, man.
No, but I definitely, like I said, I like watching the NBA more now because I feel like it's getting more exciting. But I also think it'll be interesting to see like what comes after that because, like I said, once everybody's so athletic and everybody can torch from deep, like you're gonna have to find other ways to set yourself apart because you got kids that are 14 years old or younger. All they want to do is just shoot threes, be like Steph Curry, and they're getting fucking good at it. Like
Really good at it.
I've seen
Yeah.
kids shooting at unrealistic levels on like TikTok and stuff like that. If kids like that get to the league, everybody gonna be able to shoot.
It's
Everybody
not
gonna be
even
able to
just
dunk.
that.
So like,
I be seeing
It's a
videos
shooting
on
league
YouTube. The kids be like 13 years old and like 6'8". I'd be
Yeah.
like, how the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
how is that? That's crazy.
And bro, I had this girl that I was training, and she we were on the shooting machine. She shot. It was 68. No, sorry. It was 78%. Right, on the shooting machine.
Very good.
She shot 636 shots. So she made around like 400 something shots, 500 like 400
That's
shots.
crazy.
Like that's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's crazy.
Almost 500 shots. Like, and this was like in like 20 minutes of just like shooting the whole time. I let her stop, but she's probably stopped like 3-4 times. But like other than that, it was like
Kept going.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was clipping. Like
that's
crazy.
insane, bro. That's actually insane. But like, it'll be interesting to see what kind of where the league goes after that. Because like I said, there's a lot of young guys that are just really exciting to watch, and it's kind of getting me back into the NBA. I was always a big college guy over NBA just because it felt more competitive, especially around like March Madness time.
Yeah.
Like
Loki feels
Anybody-
more relatable to back when you play like high school.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
if
like,
you did
but like
play
anybody,
college or-
anybody can win. You can see the team with
Anybody.
5 unathletic looking white boys go out there and knock off Duke, and you're just like, how the
Shout
fuck
out,
did that
what's
happen?
her name? I can't remember. I made big money on them versus Purdue.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about,
Yep.
and I don't know why. Saint. It's
It's
crazy.
gone.
I don't even know the
It's
sport.
gone.
Saint.
You know what I'm
It's
talking about?
gone.
The team that made the run in March Madness. Saint. Oh,
The team from Jersey.
The dude who had that white dude, Doug.
Oh,
Yeah, team from Jersey.
I know who you're talking about, but I thought it
Is
came.
it St.
to me.
Mary's?
No,
Saint-
it's
I
St.
know.
Francis?
Saint is it
Peters.
St.
St.
Peters.
Peters.
St. Peters, bro.
St. Peters.
But yeah, nah,
Bro,
They-
they got to Elite Eight. Was it Elite Eight?
I
Right?
think so, yeah.
Lost in the Elite Eight.
bro, they're like
like
that's my
Yeah, this past year.
That's fire.
Yeah.
that's my whole point, bro. Is like it's
Crazy.
crazy. Like I just feel like anything can happen in that, and it's just like exciting to watch because they're playing for something. Because like a lot of them probably won't play basketball
No.
again. So like they're like this is their last chance to like win a championship or like compete at the highest level that
Yeah.
they can, and it feels like that competitiveness is there. Whereas with the NBA, like once you get to like the conference finals or the NBA finals, it's competitive and everything like that, but it feels like everybody just kind of coasts up until that point. And even then, like you could just look at a team and be like, yeah, that team's probably gonna win. Like you look at a team with Steph, Clay, KD when they had them, Draymond, like you look at that team and you're like, they're gonna win. And obviously might not happen. Like you got the Nets, you get KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, you still don't do shit. So anything can happen, but it feels a lot more like predictable in the NBA.
Yeah.
But it's kind of getting away from that, which I like more. I like that a
Definitely.
lot.
Who do you think, or not who do you think that they're ever going to introduce a girl into the game of basketball?
Like
What do you
What do you
mean?
mean?
Like
an
a
NBA
woman in an NBA
No.
team.
I
I don't.
think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I highly doubt it.
Sorry, not bitches. Women are dunking.
No,
Yeah.
bro.
That-
No. And I said this the other day to somebody, I can't remember who, but we were talking about women's basketball. They like obviously disclaimer, not discrediting anybody. Probably a lot of WNBA players could absolutely wash me in basketball. But
Yeah.
like I feel like there has been a jump even in women's basketball. Like you've got players in college even like Paige Beckers, Haley Van Lith, and like the way they hoop, you just
Van
watch
Lith.
them hoop and you're like, nah, that's smooth. Like they've just played a game
Yeah.
so smooth and it's exciting and entertaining to watch. But I don't think I could see. I think there's just such a big athletic difference in body type difference that
Yeah.
I don't think that could happen. But I
Yeah.
do think the WNBA could get a lot more exciting in due time.
That
Which-
happening would just cause like a big ass ripple effect, bro. Because it's gonna
Yeah.
go to other sports. Like, are you gonna allow
Yeah.
women fighters into
Yeah.
like, bro? I mean,
Yeah.
if basketball is a contact sport, so they're gonna make argument for why can't I play football?
Yep.
Why can't I'm a female MMA
I think it would
fighter?
just
Why
cause
can't I
more
go in
harm than
octagon to
good.
fight a dude?
Hey, he
Or
about to
maybe
eat a
harm's
cap.
not the right.
There's
maybe
a lot of
harm's
things,
not the
bro.
right word for it, but
I think there are sports where women can absolutely be as good or better than
For sure.
men, but I think there are just certain sports where you can't put them on the same team or
Yeah.
against each other because it's just like when it comes down to it, any sport that's got like a lot of contact, the men are physically, especially
Just
men in the
physics.
NBA, bro,
That's what I'm saying.
fucking huge.
That's what I'm saying.
physics, bro. Like I don't.
Like
It's just physics.
They're
you know what I mean?
huge, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. I just can't see it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Like imagine LeBron. Yeah, imagine
No, that's
LeBron
crazy.
dunking on Paige Beckers. Bro.
That's
Like,
actually crazy.
Hey, we should see that. Shout out overtime.
Let's not.
please don't,
not see
bro.
that.
We don't need to
Isn't
see
she
that.
like injured?
That's
Isn't
dangerous. She
like
like
tore
her
something.
Achilles or something.
Yeah,
like
she's
that.
out for the season. Wow.
That little kid was crazy. I saw the video.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, she's out for the next season.
I think is she?
Yeah.
That's sad to see.
Yeah.
Shit,
I
bro.
wanted to see that.
It'll be.
See him go crazy.
I don't know.
He was going dumb in the summer league.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
different game once you get to the NBA though too. Like
He was gonna get bodied a little bit.
Yeah,
not even a little bit, a lot
But
of
the
bit.
shit he was
He'll learn,
But at the same
bro.
time-
every
He'll learn,
rookie is
yeah.
gonna get. You know what I mean?
At the
get
same time,
messed
they
up.
like Giannis was hella skinny when
Yeah.
he went there. Like if he can, I mean, not that skinny. Nah, yeah, no, I'm not saying
he was
that
skinny though.
No, he was
Obviously
skinny.
not that skinny, but
he was skinny, and now he's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
So like if Chet could even put like a quarter of that size on
I mean, he
him, and-
would. They would make
They would
him.
have-
He just
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah.
if right now, yeah, he'd get
It's
bodied in
exciting
the
series,
NBA,
no
but
doubt.
like you give him some time to get in the gym, like solely to get bigger, and
Yeah.
he could be a problem, bro. He's 7 fucking foot and he
Yeah.
can handle it and shoot. That's KD, bro. That's KD.
What about the 7'4" nigga from France?
Yo, he looks nuts.
Victor
Oh,
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
You spit that name off
Crazy.
so quick. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with both of you. Good
Thank you.
job.
Yeah, bro.
Good job.
I'll be up to date on my prospects
Yeah,
and
bro.
whatnot that come up.
Yes, sir.
He's so fire.
He
I probably know
actually-
more about prospects than I know about some people
No,
in the league right
That's
now.
facts.
I
bro.
think
It's just like-
I think I'm the same way. Maybe not as much right now, but like even like
Yeah.
a year or two ago, like I would be talking to people about like basketball, and I start talking about prospects, and they're like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. So you don't like follow Slam and like pay attention
Yeah.
to like the people that are like still in high school, in college, because like that was when I saw like players like even women's basketball like Haley Van Lith and Paige Beckers just like going crazy in high school, and I was like, nah,
That's what I'm saying.
they
like,
can hoop.
That's the weird thing. I'll just rattle off people who are like prospects that are like just what high school they went to. Like I can tell you
Mhm.
the high school Jordan Poole went to, just weird stuff. You know what I mean? Because you see them from when you're in high school or when you were before. Like you see them like a little bit older than you look up to
Yeah.
them. So it's like you follow them all the way through.
Mhm.
But
Isn't it fucking crazy that we never got any type of exposure like that here?
yeah, dude.
I mean,
yeah.
Like, I've never
Yeah.
seen anybody from like around here besides PVI or Oak Hill.
Yeah. It's
'cause
on TV or
Nova
Yeah, bro.
Nova just don't really care about sports.
Nova
that
doesn't
much like
care
that.
about
especially
basketball.
particularly Loudoun
Yeah.
County.
No one doesn't
like
care about basketball. Like
they don't
that.
really care about
football. We
that
get
stuff.
love. There's love in football.
But even still, though,
love in lacrosse.
even still
Yeah,
though,
man.
like they might get some love, but like it's not like
It's not-
some
no.
places.
No, not at all.
It's
We
just,
don't got overtime pulling up to any of our games. out
no.
the craziest thing that I can remember happening at a fucking Broad Run game is RG3 was there one time.
Yeah.
there.
That's all I got. Like
Like what was that, 8 years ago?
we were, I think we were in middle school.
We were in middle school. Yeah.
I
was
think
in middle
I
school.
think I was in like 8th grade when that happened.
Is he a show host?
He's just like a
RG3. Yeah, he's one of the dudes on. What
he
am I
does
trying to say?
commentary, doesn't he? Or
Commentary. Yeah.
he's an analyst or whatever.
Yeah.
He's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie, but
Nah, he's
but
good for him.
People thought that was the
Tragic.
next big thing.
Bro, I can't even
Commanders.
talk about
Tragic.
football. What's up? I'm
Dude.
I'm not a football
I'm
guy.
a Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan.
I'm
bro.
gonna let y'all do this. I'm gonna let y'all talk about this for a second. I gotta piss, and I don't really want to talk about my team just yet.
Y'all
Who's
got.
your team at least? Is it the Steelers? Because it
This is
must
what
be
I'll
the
say, bro.
Steelers.
Y'all will have the division this year.
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
got it. You
for
guys
sure.
got it.
Mhm.
But I think for us being in the NFC East, bro, it's like apart from y'all Super Bowl that y'all got, which props to y'all. For us, it's like whoever wins the division, that's kind of our Super Bowl.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
And it's literally
sure.
it's for probably like 50-60% of the time, especially now,
Mhm.
it's gonna be the Eagles or the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
And then the Giants and
I
the
don't know. The Commanders are looking kind of nice. I
yeah,
can't lie.
they need to figure out what they want their name to be for like
For
a year or
real.
two. But yeah, the Commanders have some potential, but
Yeah.
Giants, it's not gonna happen for a while. I don't think.
Well, they almost
But,
lost to the Jags, the Redskins. I was like, damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that
I'm
was
a
nuts.
Bears fan, so I tend to stay out these types of
You
conversations.
said Bears?
I still think Justin Fields can be really good, bro.
You do?
I really do.
I hope so.
I really do think he can be.
I actually hope so because I want them. I'm tired of them being ass.
I also think like, in my opinion, the coaching kind of can mess up players too, or the
Yeah.
coaching can
I
mess up
agree.
players easily.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Justin Fields can be really good because he shows flashes of being like a dude like Jalen Hurts, a dude like who's you know what I mean. But
Mhm.
sometimes it can just be timing and the situation you're in, the team that you're on. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But
Sorry about Dak, bro.
it's tragic, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate, bro. But the thing is I'm not even mad about it because we need to figure out our offensive line. We got Jason Peters coming in. You know, Tyron Smith, obviously. Doo-doo. We got, I don't even know, but we need to figure some stuff out. But
Are y'all doing a fantasy?
I'm not that mad about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Devontae Smith on my team.
Okay.
hmm
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
I got a lot of
All
NFC
right,
East guys
all
on my
right.
team,
Fill me
actually.
in. Who's your team? Eagles. Okay.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty good.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Jalen Hurts is nice. I like Jalen Hurts a lot.
If Jalen Hurts takes a big step, he's going to be a problem.
Yeah. He's
and
already.
he's
you can see it.
already balling.
You can see it.
Like if he continues to play the way he is and takes a step from last year,
You can see it.
He's-
literally.
but yeah, no, we talked about it a little bit on the episode that we just recorded, but things aren't great for my football team right now. So, yeah, yeah,
It was rough.
1-2, a sad 1-2 because Mitch Trubisky is our starting quarterback, but
What's his name? Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi,
Is that his name?
Mitch Trubisky,
Same thing.
yeah, yeah.
My thing is like they're in the NFL.
You just knocked it under the couch, buddy.
I mean.
He's about to start barking.
In comparison to like the average person, yeah, Mitch Trubisky's probably a dog. Compared to the average NFL quarterback, Mitch Trubisky is dog. It's bad. It's really, really bad.
How do you think you would do?
How would I do if I played in the NFL?
I would
bad.
get rocked.
Bad. As I am right now, really, really bad.
This is the thing I hate, bro. Is like people have told me this before, and just anybody, right, who like your lives a little big or whatever. People are like, bro, if you went against such and such, you kill him. I don't think you understand the level that these guys are at.
Nah.
Being strong has nothing to do with it. It probably has to do with less than 50% of it. Definitely less than 50% of it. Bro, if I went up against anybody in the NFL, I'm getting clipped, and it's not even close. Same thing with like UFC fighters. People are like, oh yeah, bro. If I went against a dude, I'm like I'm 210, 215, whatever. If I went against a dude that was 130 pounds, I'd probably be. No, you wouldn't, bro.
Yeah, that's
you
cap.
get rocked. He could be a foot shorter than you. Yeah, sure. If he doesn't catch your face, do jiu-jitsu. He's going to put you in a leg lock. You're going to break your leg.
Yeah, nah.
If he gets a body shot, leg kick, you're
clip.
done,
It's
bro.
over.
There's just levels to it, bro.
Over with.
There's levels to it. And
There's levels to it. I'm very, very self-aware, bro. I'm like,
you will never catch me playing in the NFL like this because I would literally probably die. Yeah. Like actually probably die.
yeah.
I'd get hit a little too hard and my spine would break. Yeah.
I told Nate, we talked about this on the podcast. If I could be one position, it would be kicker.
Kicker is
Because I win games, I barely have to get in, and I can be the hero of the show. Adam Vinatieri. Everybody knows who Adam Vinatieri is.
Or you could royally fuck it.
Definitely. But I'm willing to take that chance.
Take
And guess
a bathroom
what?
break real quick.
You got it. Either way, I'm making bread for kicking a football maybe 4 or 5 times a game.
No, that's yeah.
And they get paid nicely too.
Nicely. Adam Vinatieri. Everybody knows who that is. Won how many Super Bowls for the Pats? Came down to it. GOAT. You got to. It's just mental at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You go to all the NFL parties and shit.
Bro.
Get a PR.
You can play. Yeah, literally. You can play till you're 50.
Yeah, that would be lit.
And you're fine.
Yeah, you just be chilling off the kicking
Bro,
spot.
what?
That's tough.
I would play for literally 5 years. Get my good, maybe 5 mil, 6 mil, whatever. Invest half that. Get my sponsorships, whatever, this and that. Do a little side, whatever I need to do. It'll be easy because I'm an NFL player. And then I'm done.
Bro.
I'm working for 5 years, and then I'm doing nothing.
Do you think people like actually make that decision and they're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be a kicker like the rest of my life? That's what I want to
Like
do.
consciously make that
like
decision.
I'm gonna be the kicker. Like that's what I want to do.
That's actually really
Because
good
like
question.
I feel like nobody
That's
ever
a
goes to
really
the
good
fucking
question.
thing like I'm gonna be a
like
kicker.
starting out small.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a kicker.
Yeah. Like I saw
I don't
like
think
this
people
one.
are like, I don't think many people.
I
do
watched
that.
this one fucking video about this kid from Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, bro, but it was on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he's like our age, so he's not a kid. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he wanted to be the kicker, and he went to IMG for kicking, like
Yeah.
all this shit. Now he's in the NFL kicking. I don't
Yeah.
know who the fuck he is, but he's in the NFL kicking. And I'm
I
just
think
like,
a good
it's
amount
the
of
only
those
person.
people, there's a small percentage, probably or smaller, that specifically want to be a kicker. I think there's a little bit larger percentage who maybe played soccer or another sport, and then they transition over and they end up being a kicker because that's like just what
Bread.
they're good at,
Yeah.
right? And bread. And then, yeah, I would say that's really the two. But yeah, that's a good question, bro. Because like you go into, I don't think many people start out wanting to be a kicker, but I think maybe over time they're like, I'm too small, not fast enough, not big enough. I still want to play the sport. kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
That's
you
what I
think? Like, do you know anybody else? Like, yeah, I want to be.
I've never heard anybody who says they would
I mean,
want to be
I want to
kicker.
be the kicker.
Like, nah, not really. But I mean, I don't know. I guess like no, because he wanted to play soccer. No, I think that it's usually like a transition type of thing, like you said. Like I think a lot of people want to play soccer, and then once they realize like, oh, maybe I can't play soccer,
Like,
they're just like, all right, I'm gonna kick footballs for the high school team, or they're already doing that on the side, and then they just are good at it, and then that just ends up being what happens.
There was one dude, bro, and I'm not gonna say his name, even though there's no chance he watches this, but I'm not gonna do that. He apparently, when I played high school football, he was a year taller than me, and he got a bunch of concussions. He used to be like a pretty good linebacker or a different position.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Got a bunch of concussions, and then still want to play football, so he decided to be a kicker. Terrible.
He sucked.
No, like he's not making the kick.
Yeah.
No chance he is. I probably saw him make 2-3 kicks in practice. Obviously, he wasn't our starting kicker. It's just not a thing. But it was just unfortunate to see.
I think he kicked in like 1 or 2 games, like because whoever the starting kicker was injured.
Yeah.
Because I remember him kicking in a couple.
I
games.
would probably have almost as good of a chance.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a 50-50 chance at that point. Just hey, I might make this, I might not.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Sometimes you gotta know when to quit.
Just give up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's all. You always got to learn when to quit.
I don't want to say that too, because like if that's what you love to do, that's what you love to do. But you look at it from being good at something to then people think that you're bad just because you're put in this situation where you have to do this. It's like pick your poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to kick.
Yeah, you gotta know how to kick the ball. Yeah. It was just unfortunate to see because people that knew him knew that the dude used to be good at football and this is the position he's in. But if you're like a fan, you're like, man, he sucks. And you know nothing, you don't know anything about him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just sucks to see, but
Yeah.
yeah. Literally.
That's crazy.
Literally, bro.
Nah, but kind of got to switch lanes here. Been talking for a while. About time to start wrapping it up. But before we do that, I just want to ask you just like one more question. Just want to know what's coming from you. What's next for you? What we got cooking up? You know, I need some music. So what's going on here? So
right now I'm working on. I guess it's gonna be like my first real official. I'm not gonna say album. I don't want to put that much pressure on myself. I feel like I would just say like tape, EP, something like that, whatever you want to call it. It's all in studio. I usually mix and master all my own stuff, like on my own, just record it at the crib or like my friend's crib and then do all that shit on my own. But this time I'm actually getting it mixed and mastered by somebody who does that shit for a living, you know. Like, everything's gonna be in studio. It's not like out of the room anymore. No. So like it's gonna be more serious, like higher quality music. There's some features on there. 2 good features that I don't want to give away, but like definitely from people who have more of a following than I do. So like I'm just excited to work. There's a lot of people out here now like that I have to put you on to. I'll do this after we end up here. Yes, but a lot of people, I'm gonna give a little shout out to 48 Glow, shout out Kai, Hash, who else, Paman, all SGR, everybody know who they are, SS Nova, everybody. It's a really good scene coming out of Nova, like that I'm gonna expose all y'all to. Yeah, you know a lot of people already, but like it's a really good scene coming out of here, bro. Like I feel like it's in good hands now. Like there was a lot of bullshit in this area for a long time. I forgot one. Shout out In Love with a Memory, aka Volkekmo, aka Jet, and whatever you want to call him. That's my man. Shout out, Greece right now, bro. That's what I'm saying. Living life in Greece. Shout out my boy. Yeah, it's just we're making a lot of different shit, bro. It's like about to be at a different level now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it because you know me. I like music. I like to find new shit. I think that's one thing that I feel like in a weird way I kind of take pride in is like finding like new different shit that not a lot of people know about and then putting them onto it because it's like I feel like I'm expanding your mind a little bit. For really. Sure. So you definitely got to put me onto some of that shit for sure.
Got you.
And if you're an artist in Nova, and you like to talk, you want to be on a podcast.
Yeah. Hit my
guys. We can talk about some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Hit my guys.
We don't have to talk about basketball and shit. We could talk more about music, we just know him. We know them, so it's easy conversation wherever it goes. But I definitely want to start doing that more too. Like start like talking to like local artists or just like anybody that does anything creative. Really, I like to like hear how they got into it or what they're doing and stuff like that. It's just very interesting to me.
Definitely. So,
and that's like the main reason I wanted to get you in here is just kind of learn, you know, what got you into it. How did you find your sound, stuff like that? Because that's all stuff like I know what your sound is. I know you've been making music for a minute, but I've never heard those things, and I wanted to get you in here to do that. So appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you.
Aaron, appreciate you
bro.
Too. This has been a very good conversation.
Hell yeah.
Spencer, you got any weekly wisdom, or you just want to say fuck it for this episode because we did 2 in one day?
I'm good, man.
All right.
Nah, then, weekly wisdom. I got you.
All right. Ooh. Guest weekly wisdom. All right.
And I want y'all to feel me when I say this.
You gotta sit up for this one.
Yo.
Going nuts. Got caught up in the wires.
When life gives you lemons, you make iced tea, and then you never tell anybody how you made it. Because that's your secret and you own that.
I like that. I ain't never heard
Never
that.
give nobody your sauce.
I've never heard that in my life.
That's the clip right there.
I've never heard
That's
that in
the
my
clip right there. That was crazy.
Money on my Kool-Aid.
Me, my money.
Let me my money.
Drop the mic. I mess with that.
Money on my pillow. It's me that money on my mind.
Different.
You really just pulled out a reference
real
from a
shit.
Yeet song. That's crazy.
That's fire though.
Nah, to everybody in this area though, I just want everybody to keep going, bro. Like, don't stop chasing your dreams or whatever that you want to do, man. Like, nobody can tell you that you can't do anything. You can do anything you put your mind to, for real, bro. It's all about your mindset and how you look at it. It's all about perspective, bro. This whole world is really built off perspective at this point. So, like, it's all about how you carry yourself, and as long as you carry yourself knowing that you're gonna come out on top of whatever that you deal with, and that's the only thing that can happen, for real.
It's a dream until it's not.
Exactly.
Facts. So on that inspirational ass note, Spencer, let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, man. Spence_Pain123. I got a fitness account, 8Pain Gains. You can follow that. I'm also on TikTok at Pain Gains. If you want to have my Snap, man, Spencer_Pain42. We're on YouTube at Uncontested Studios. We're also on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok at the Uncontested Podcast, man. So round it up. Nate, go ahead, man. Where can they find you at?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Nate Vranis. You can follow me on TikTok at Cucumber Water. That's it. That's all the social media I have. Red, speak to them, bro. Let them know where they can find you at.
Find me at Misaki Angeli on Instagram, Apple Music, Spotify. I don't have a TikTok, but the TikTok's coming soon. I'm about to make some. It's probably not going to be like TikTok content, but it's going to be more on the music side, but that's coming soon. Yeah, all platforms, Misaki Angeli, MISAKIANGELI. Thank you.
Baryn, let them know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, Baryn, or, well, sorry, shit. I can bleep that out. Bleep. All right, so BCRITT1 on Instagram, on what else do I have? I don't know. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube, BCRITT1, BCRITT1. Yeah, on everything. So.
Yeah. And if you're interested in my music as well, if you want to get more like snippets and anything like that, I do have a Snapchat. It's MI6AKIII. I post a lot of snippets and a lot of stuff that doesn't get shown on my Instagram and stuff.
Yes, sir.
This shit goes crazy. Shit. Tap in with him, bro, for real.
For sure.
But appreciate y'all. Spencer, you got anything else to say?
No, sir, man. We out.
All right.